Nobody on this planet is safe when it comes to scammers. They out here setting YouTube creators up, then holding their channels for ransom.
It's not clickbait. It's not something for me to generate views. I will be losing my channel. That's it. Basically, I got extorted. I got extorted very badly by someone.
Let me break down the play for y'all. What it look like, TV?
I am back! What it do, baby?
YouTube's own Varnell Hill.
Did ya miss me?
Your very own spokesman for the Insidians. We're inside and we're comfortable.
They're so comfortable.
And I'm back with another one. In the day when I was sitting at work, scrolling through YouTube, listening to things, I came across this YouTube creator, Checks in Effect. And he was basically talking about how his channel's going to be deleted in the next 7 days, and pretty much he's been extorted.
Someone is trying to extort me, basically. This guy, orchestrated this game plan, and it was a good idea. He did real good at what he's good at what he's doing. I did do a background check on this guy. He's out of Atlanta. Can't display his name, but basically how he got me was, about a year and a half ago, I was talking to this guy about a year and a half ago, and I do sponsors, right? I got a little bit of sponsors, but not that many. I got little small, like short-term sponsors. So he was like, "Check, you got any big sponsors or anything?" I said, "Nah, nothing big, and I named a couple of the sponsors that I had. He's like, "Oh man, your channel." At that time, I probably had maybe 250, 300,000 subscribers, something like that. He was like, "Well, Check, man, your channel, man, you should have some big sponsors, man. You should have bigger sponsors than what you have now and get sponsors." And when I hear I work with people, I know it's about money, but for me, I'm always going to listen to people. As long as I don't have to sign a contract, you can talk as much as you want. But this guy, it had nothing to do with contract. He knew exactly what he's doing. I think he'd done this before to other people, because he does have some other court cases. But what he did was sweet talk me about trying to get contracts. One of the major contracts that we were working on, and I actually spoke to someone in the 50 Cent, in 50 Cent's camp. 50 Cent has, I don't know if it's 50 Cent or someone else, but they have in his camp, they have a sponsor called Passport Gang. Talked about this on my channel, but I was supposed to get, I was working on a sponsorship with them. And this is what made me believe this guy was legit. And also another thing that made me feel like he was legit is, I don't know if you guys know Melly Monarco. I can't pronounce her name, Monarco.
No.
Anyway, she's married. I don't know if she's still married. I don't know. I don't know if she's still married or they're married in real life to Gilbert Arenas. We actually spoke to her on three-way, and me hearing her voice and talking and seeing that this guy deals with her, I felt like, oh, he's legit. Spoke to Melly, and it seems everything's legit. But apparently, man, this guy basically had a game plan. So he was like, "Yo, Check, you need to get a better intro to your videos, blah 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 blah," and I'm like, "Yeah, you think so?" So it's up some videos of mine, basically when I was in Africa, when I was in South America, Spain, and he made like a little splice intro thing, right? And I'm thinking there's nothing could come out of that, because it's me in the intro. It's all the videos are actually places I've been to. It's actually me. This guy never said, "Hey, Check, this intro is like 40 seconds, right?" This guy never said, "Yo, Check, I made your intro, man. If you want to use it, it'll cost you $300, $400, $500, whatever the cost." Now, once he tell me the cost, it's my choice to say, "Okay, man, I don't like it. I'm not gonna pay for it." Or you know what? I like it, but I don't like this part. Change this part out, and I give you 300, whatever you want. And then we sign a contract or whatever we need to do, receipt to show proof that I bought it. That never happened. He never even asked me. He just chopped up some clips of me, which I didn't think that was something that can actually give me a copyright strike. The fact that it's me, it's like I go on your channel, I take clips of your channel, put them together and say, here go your intro. How could I get a copyright strike for that? When it's actually my actual video. What he was doing, he gave it to me with no intentions of payment. Like, hey man, it's yours. And then I haven't heard from him in a year and a half, which was crazy. A year and a half he disappears. And then out of nowhere he comes out the blue to collecting this. It's kind of like, I'm not gonna ask him for money, because if I ask him for money, he's gonna either say no or he's not gonna use it. But let me wait to let me let him use it, and let me wait, and I'm gonna hit him in the head and ask him for a big amount or take his channel down. And extortion, man, that's basically. I haven't even heard from this guy. I haven't heard from this guy in a year and a half, which is crazy. This guy's from Atlanta, and he's trying to extort me, man. And now, you know, that's how I got these copyright strikes, and that's how the channel might get taken down. I'm gonna try to fight it, but in the meantime, I gotta just think that I gotta think the worst outcome, which this channel I could possibly lose my channel.
It's a brand new scam out there running around, and it's targeted at content creators. So if you're thinking about making content or you're a content creator, you need to pay attention to this video.
But listen up now, this is serious.
Right now, when it comes to content creation, the part of the process that nobody really likes and the part of the process that's contracted out the most is the editing. Editing takes the majority of the time in putting these videos together. Tell you the truth, editing is fun, but at the same time, you hate editing because it's a long, grueling process. So a lot of people pretty much contract that out.
I found the very best video editor on Fiverr, and he's helped take my YouTube channel from this to this. I started my YouTube channel in 2020, and I realized I need some editing help. I went to Fiverr.com to search for video editors who specialize in YouTube videos.
And they figure pretty much if I'm going to make $4,000 or $5,000 off of videos, some of these bigger creators, you know what I mean, or even a couple hundred. If I'm just paying $200 and I can get a whole lot more of them done, I'm just giving up $200 a profit. You know, some people figure that that's a smart buy. So a lot of people are buying this editing.
This person edits short form videos for $8 per. $8, 15 minutes of work, $32 an hour. It's not bad, but I have companies that pay me $75 to $100 per edited TikTok. That's $300 an hour if they take me 15 minutes to make. Charge what you're worth and charge what the market is willing to pay you. Don't leave money on the table. This is your sign that you could be making way more than $8 per edited TikTok.
But how the scam works is, and it's quite ingenious, and I done had several people reach out to me for quote unquote editing. These people will do some editing, or actually in some instances, they'll just steal little clips of your content. They don't need too much. But in a great situation, they would approach you like they approach CZECH about doing an intro for them, or doing something that will play reoccurring on your channel. And if you agree, sometimes, you know, a lot of times in this type sphere right here, which I suggest against, people really don't go by contracts. And you wouldn't imagine that if your face is in all of the, you know, all of the footage, that somehow you would get copyright strike, you know what I mean, for footage that's yours that someone else just happened to edit. But that is precisely the situation that CZECH ended up in. Because how the scam goes is these people contact you and they want to do an intro or an outro. Like I said, something that's going to reoccurringly play throughout your videos, that you're going to add into the mix of your videos. And what they do is they sit back. They may wait a month. They may wait a year. They pretty much wait till your channel peaks. And then they go in the back door, and all of a sudden you're just like CZECH and you got all these copyright claims. But how could you get copyright claimed for your own material? That's because how the copyright system works. And I'm gonna break that down for you. Basically, the copyright system works on the first come, first served basis. So what these people do is they take your content and they'll upload it on Instagram or Facebook to pretty much a dead page with no followers to make sure that it doesn't hit the algorithm. Because the only reason why they're uploading it is they're uploading it so it can get the copyright tag. And once they have that copyright tag, it could only be 7 seconds of footage. Once they have that copyright tag, if that's reoccurringly playing in every video of yours that clip is in, they can claim. They could claim every video.
That is mine.
And after 3 copyright strikes, you're out of there. So that's how they hold your channel for hostage. They ended up hitting my man with 15 copyrights, and I'm pretty sure after they hit him with the copyrights, they hit him in the DM with a nice number with the, if you want your channel, this is what we're going to need.
I need some money.
So if you're out there and you're thinking about doing YouTube, or you do YouTube or any type of social media content, I suggest that you start your own editing. If you don't know how, I suggest you start practicing and just figure it out. Because like I said, a lot of you are probably lined up right now and don't even know it. A lot of you people are probably just sitting around waiting to push the button on you and you're next. Because a lot of people contract out this editing.
As you know, video editing is in high demand, but because of that, a lot of unqualified editors are trying to take advantage of that demand. They're not good editors, they're just trying to make some money.
I am happy as hell that I've decided to figure it out myself and I wasn't paying nobody nothing. But anyway, man, that's the new scam. If you a content creator and anybody asks you to add anything to your streams, if you don't have paperwork for it, do not do it.
Don't you do it! Don't!
You need to protect your footage and make sure that nobody has any back doors to it. Because like I said, all they have to do is upload it to one of these social media sites. And once you upload it, that's when the copyright is created. Whoever uploads the first, that's their content.
Dibs.
So my man is sitting around really scratching his head, confused on how did he get 15 copyright strikes against his own content. So once again, the scammers is out there and they scamming. I know this video isn't going to appeal to everybody, but I just had to, give my content creators out there a heads up. And if you have used any of these people off Fiverr or any of these contracting sites, I suggest you kind of fall back and have all your paperwork in order, because they out here stealing and holding channels for hostage. But anyway, man, if you'd have made it to this point in the video, you are my MVP.
It was a stone groove, my man.
I'm out of here.